Up next, for the Nets, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Is next. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Powell. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Demon in at the point guard position. And with every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time. Every team comes in with a clean slate. You've put a ton of work into your offseason in terms of individual skill development. There's a lot of optimism, and so much has yet to play out.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Here's Demon. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, this is what you want your big to do. Set a quality screen and then be opportunistic on the catch.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Powell. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Back to Powell. Pass to Demon. Now Harris. 5 to shoot. Porter inside. He's covered by Murray. That's good from Porter on the assist from Harris.
Poised under pressure, Porter Jr. doesn't panic when the clock is against him.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Pass to Schroeder. Shot, high post, and that's good for 2.
Well, I do like seeing Schroeder get to the mid-range because that shot's still an important one in today's NBA.
Here's Demon. Powell, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Demon. The Nets working the ball around now. Porter, a screen on Monk. Powell for 3. Sinks the triple.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's DeRozan, guarded by Harris. DeRozan's shot is good.
Excellent possession by this basketball team. Set DeMar for an easy opportunity inside.
Here's Demon. Still yet to score. Claxton, a screen on Schroeder. The shot's good from Claxton.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
The Kings trail by 5. Outside DeRozan. From From the high post, it's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
It's Powell on the wing. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 23 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he paced the whole team in points per game last season.
Well, his teammates understood that he was their best option, and understandably, they got him the rock.
The Kings trail by 3. Schroeder looking over the floor. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Pass to Powell. Here's Deming. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Sabonis. Pass to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Claxton, defended by Sabonis. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one is off.
And you can tell Porter Jr. wants to keep getting better. And that's one reason why this team is still so high on him.
And he's good on the second. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Harris. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Back to Claxton. Pass to Deming. Out to the wing. Here's Porter. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
They get it back. Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Harris kicks to Powell. Nets passing it around. Pass to Deming. The kick out to Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Murray outside. Here's Schroeder. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Brooklyn leading by 3. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin, I've just received word on the news out of Washington and their trade with the Dallas Mavericks. They had the chance to acquire Anthony Davis, and why not? It's not every day you get to add a perennial all-star to your squad. This will significantly improve their size and what they're able to do on both ends of the floor.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Out there on the floor for the Nets. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Shamet, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traoré. The crossover, jams it in off the great move.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Outside, Levine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about that showmanship? Levine there with the great dribble move.
Here's Traoré. Pass to Wolf. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Saraf, defended by Carter. Wolf shot's good.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Carter, the pass to Levine. Out to Carter. Lets the 3 fly. That one, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Guys, back to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Clifford. Still scoreless. 2 points, that one goes. And now it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Saraf. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Clifford. Levine for 3. Wolf grabs the miss. Here's Traoré, out left to the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. 41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
no one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
They set the pick. Again, Levine missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Zach LaVine is out there with Carter. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Minot in at the 4. Wolf passes to Powell. Clock at 6. And he makes that one. Powell's got 5.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Carter, the pass to LaVine. Right wing. Sabonis finds LaVine. Carter with the screen. Minot knocks down the 3-ball. Minot's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Clowney. Still without a basket. Here's Sarab. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. They get the rebound, and the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis, hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Saraf. Here's Traore. 6 points for him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Carter up top. Now here's Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Carter. Fires from deep. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, LaVine. From 15 feet away, Clowney pulls it in.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Powell, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. The kick out to Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Nolan Traore.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
The Kings shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Otto Porter, he's checked in for the Nets. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Saraf. And a change for Sacramento. DeRozan's checked in. That free throw, no good. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
He hits the second from the line.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Porter in the corner. Off target with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DeRozan finds Sabonis. Here's Clifford, guarded by Porter. Here's DeRozan.
Oh. You got to be kidding. This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Traore. He's got 8. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Now here is Carter. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to DeRozan. From 18 feet away. Good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Carter outside. Screen by Sabonis. And it's Carter missing. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Traore. Dinwiddie outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Spencer Dinwiddie showing off a little range.
Carter with it. He has yet to score. DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Wolf got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Kings trail by 4. That drive by Carter and the basket by DeRozan. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Attention fans, now on the court is your high squad. Get loud, hear it. Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Kings making a change here. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Harris. Here's Demon. And they pick up 2. Demon's got 5 now.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Schroeder outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team.
Well, Dennis Schroeder is a player who has proven capable whether you're starting him or whether you're bringing him off the bench. That shifty, clever guard has such an impressive skill set.
The first one falls. Schroeder hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Powell. He has 7.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Schroeder. Outside for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
3 points.
Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
And love the focus for Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
And there's the call on Drake Powell. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's Sabonis. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. Pass to Schroeder. There's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Igor Demin.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
So he gets them both. Here's Demin. He has 5. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Claxton. Powell outside. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Monk with some nice defense. Sacramento leading by 3. Here's Schroeder. He gets it in there. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the Dennis Schroeder show is cooking on all cylinders right now. The defense has no answer.
Powell outside. Pass to Demin. For the 3. The shot by Powell, no good. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. And the rejection by Claxton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Number 42, Maxime Reynaud.
Here's Porter going inside. It's good.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Michael Porter.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 20. Murray outside. Back to Schroeder. Inside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
A moment to check out DeMar DeRozan. Last year, getting it done. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Saraf, he's checked in for foul. Pass to Porter. To the inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. There's Schroeder. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Porter. 9 points in the game so far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton finds Porter. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And there's a whistle. That'll go on Ben Saraf. That's his first foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Monk. Rosen dishes to Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Murray, good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Saraf. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Demon. Claxton a screen on Monk. And that one drops for him. Demon's got 4 this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Schroeder outside. Baseline Jay on the way. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Saraf. And stolen by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 20-7 run. Schroeder passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Fires the 3. The rebound by Demon. On the wing, Harris. DeRozan defending. And that one is good. Demon's got 9.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Pass to Saraf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Kings.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. DeRozan inside. Harris is there. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Number 21, Noah Clowney.
9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that three makes things just a little more interesting here as we head to halftime. They are not going away.
A big-time effort for Dennis Schroeder, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. Right back after this break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participant.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
A look here now at Sacramento. They lost the first game, but that's in the rear view. Time to man up.
Well, nobody has all the answers early on. Just fix the mistakes you can and keep getting better, please.
And let's take a look at this first half of play for the Kings. Not a lot of separation here at the midway point.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Brooklyn trails by 4. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Porter is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Powell. And it's Demon in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good work there as it goes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Demon. Back to Powell. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Claxton. Powell for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Monk outside. Offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Brooklyn trails by 4. In the corner, Powell with it. Down low. Here's Porter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porter's got 11 points.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Back to Schroeder. Monk outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
The game now all time. He's got 13.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. On its way from DeRozan for 2. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
Here's Claxton. 6 points for him. Porter dishes to Powell. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Nets lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray surveying the D. Back to Schroeder. Out to DeRozan. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Back to Claxton. Pass to Powell from downtown. Rebound by the Kings. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. In the corner, it's Monk. Buries it from three-point range. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
Now here's Porter. He's got 13. Back to Claxton. Porter passes to Powell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Powell's got 12 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Now here's Schroeder. 28 points for him. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now Sabonis. 5 points in the game. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Schroeder.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Here's Demon. 14 points for him. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Claxton. Lobbed up there for Powell. And stolen by Murray. And now Sacramento on the break. DeRozan gets the bucket.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. DeRozan, it is effortless.
And here is Powell. Now here is Harris. Over in the corner, Claxton. Monk against Powell. Clock is at 3. Pass to Porter. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 18 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Monk kicks to Sabonis. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Monk.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
It's Powell on the wing. Misses the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
And that one drops.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
The Kings trail by 3. DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Harris. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 14.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Here's Demon. 16 points for him. On the wing, Harris. Feeds away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
The shot by Monk is no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Throw it down, Keegan. Mr. Murray flying high.
Nets passing it around. Here's Demon. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to Harris. Pass to Demon. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Gary Harris, shot ready. Those catch and shoots, it's how quickly you can go from catch to shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Changing it up here. On defense, the Nets. The lead is 2. Carter outside. Pass to Minot. Kick out to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Sacramento again missing. To the middle. Wolf shot's good. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
DeRozan passes to Carter. Back to DeRozan. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Traoré, 10 points for him. Here's Wolf, and the Nets, another 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
DeRozan against Porter. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Wolf. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wolf got 10 points.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wolf, no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Bean passes to DeRozan. Toure with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's in there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Toure, guarded by Levine. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pass to Carter. Back to Levine. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Now just a three-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Saroff. Here's Toure. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for Brooklyn. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come on, fans.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Kings trail by 3. On the court right now for the Kings. They've got Levine. Also Carter out there. It's Clifford at the 3 spot.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
So it's Sacramento now, following the bucket by the Nets. Bucket is good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Saroff. Pass to Toure. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Levine. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
Here's Toure. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Clifford. At the top of the key, Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Ball's not loose, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Brooklyn leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. In the corner, Powell with it. Inside, here's Wolf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Traore. Over Levine. Rebound by the Kings. Back to Carter. Here's Clifford. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Sabonis will bring a level of physicality every night. Big-time skill, big-time toughness.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Traore. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for the Kings. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Wolf shot's good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game to tie it up. DeRozan's shot is off. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Down low, stolen by Carter. Pass to DeRozan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Carter outside. Back to DeRozan. Powell pulls it in. The Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Sarab. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now, here's DeRozan. Over Porter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Carter, the pass to Sabonis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Assist goes to
Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
Outside, Porter. Powell, the pass to Wolf. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wolf got 11 in the second half. Carter finds DeRozan. Outside, Levine. With the shot. Wolf grabs the miss. Wolf got 6 rebounds now in the game. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Wolf got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Carter with the bounce pass. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Carter. Carter's got 6 assists here tonight.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now here's Powell. And the Nets, another 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
DeRozan's shot is good. Here's Saroff. Pass to Porter. It's Powell on the wing. Porter kicks to Powell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's Porter with the 3. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Minot. DeRozan inside. Guarded by Porter. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Sabonis. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
That's the Demon. Now Porter. Here's Demon. To the paint. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. That's now 8 points for Nick Claxton. The Kings trail by 9. Schroeder with the ball. Murray finds Schroeder. From past the arc. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's Schroeder over Demon. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Schroeder.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Now Porter. Powell outside. Outside Harris for 3. Monk pulls it down.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Here's Sabonis. Poked away. Outside DeRozan. Claxton with the rebound. Nets leading by 4. Now Powell. Now Claxton. Now Powell. Puts up the three, and there's the three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's DeRozan. And he misses the J. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. 12-footer gets it.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
The Kings trail by 9. Not that time. It won't go.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Now Porter. Harris setting the pick for Porter. Now Claxton. Porter outside. Now Claxton. Here's Powell. Porter outside. Now Harris from deep. Can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Powell outside. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Now Porter, the 11-footer. DeRozan pulls it down.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Now Powell. He drops the anvil off the alley-oop. Wow.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team foul. At the line for the Kings, DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.